the past that you are using all of your elbow grease to fight against the tangles and the knots, and it's ripping all the hair out of your head, and it's ending up in your brush, and then it's ending up in your trash can. This is called the UNBrush. It comes to us from FHI Heat. It is clinically proven, like scientifically proven, that not a product, not a spray, not a cream, a brush can reduce the breakage of your hair by 67%. That means you have hair that looks smoother, fuller. Now we're going to reduce the combing force. That's that elbow grease I was talking about. 74.2%. We're going to get you to dry your hair 49% or 43% faster. And we're gonna give you two. They're all in these beautiful glitter colors. That's the one that we're calling the glitter amethyst with the rose quartz. We have a second option, which is that beautiful glitter ruby with the amber. And then we have a last option, which is the glitter turquoise and the sapphire. It actually has 105 dual length bristles, lightweight. Each one of these brushes is $12 a piece. So we're actually giving you these for $22, free shipping and handling. The inventor, the president of FHI Heat, Gina Ortega, is joining us right now to talk more. What a genius idea, Gina, to fix our hair problems with the one thing we're already doing, brushing our hair.
As you said, I'm Gina. I'm the president of FHI Heat. I'm also a licensed hairstylist. And yeah, we did a lot of testing with this brush. We had women, telling us their stories about how they couldn't find that perfect brush. And so that's kind of what we set out to create. The brush went viral on TikTok about a year and a half ago. It really is an all-in-one brush. So the magic is in the bristles. So you've got these dual length bristles. The shorter bristles kind of get into the hair, polish it, and then the longer bristles really detangle. And so it does work on really curly textured hair or baby fine hair. And as you see, reduces breakage and reduces blow drying time.
So if we're reducing the blow drying time, which means we're reducing the amount of time that heat is affecting our hair, that's also saving our hair. But I feel like if somebody tunes in and they hear you and I talking about reduction of breakage or reducing, I think people will assume it's a product that you have to keep rebuying. Being able to do such good things with your hair on a tool that you own, that you'll be using every single day, that you'll use, your husband you'll use, your kids will use, and you gave it just like in like a paddle brush design, which I love.
Yeah, like you said, it works on everybody. So men, women, children. I mean, I have moms coming up to me all the time telling me this is the only brush my child lets me use because it doesn't pull the hair. So, no pulling, no crying for the kids. And we did it in the design really so you could use it on wet or dry hair. So you could use it in the shower to run your conditioning treatment through. It doesn't have the back, so you can easily, have the water run through there. But then also to use it as your drying brush. So you could use it with the blow dryer, and it is clinically proven to reduce blow drying time by up to 43%.
And I want you to see all these before and afters. They're all different hair textures, lengths, issues, curly, straight. People that have sensitive scalps, this would be perfect for you, right? Because that pulling of the hair. Oh my gosh, I just saw somebody on my Instagram talking about how she had really a sensitive scalp, that she was using like a scalp massager because she was like, I'm just yanking on my scalp all the time. It's like hurting her.
Yeah.
But if you aren't using, and that's what we say by reducing the combing force, that's the force that you have to use in your own, I call it like elbow grease, to work against the knots, to work against the tangles.
Right.
So if we're not pulling and tugging and forcing our brushes through there, and it's actually going through smoother, we're not getting all the breakage. You're not pulling from here, which means you have more hair, which means we have more volume to our hair. It's like, Gina, we grew up and we've all known you have hair in your brush. You'll take your finger or you'll take the end of a comb and you'll run it through the inside of the brush and you yank tons of hair out of the brush. And then you put it in the trash can, and we
Yes.
thought that was normal.
Yeah, no, we all thought that was normal. It's not, ladies. Let me tell you, it's not normal. You should not be seeing a lot of hair in your brush. I do think that's why this product went viral online, is because it doesn't pull. So it's really about the flexibility of the bristles and those dual length bristles. So again, it polishes and detangles at the same time, but it works on all hair types and textures. And without the pulling, it means that you're not going to be getting all of that leftover hair in the paddle of your brush. And so what does that mean? It means more hair on your head, more volume, and better style, honestly. And I think that's what we as women are always looking for. How can I protect the hair on my head? We were talking earlier this morning on another airing about how, we're going into summer. We're all going to be in the pool, chlorine, sun. You want to protect your hair as much as possible. And so with this brush, again, it's clinically proven to reduce breakage by up to 67%. It really is, like we like to call it, like the magic brush.
Well, I want you to think, if you go back to your hair tools, you probably own FHI. You probably already know them, have owned them. You have used it for many, many, many years, and you were like, oh, that FHI? Yes, that FHI has now used
Yeah.
all of that hair experience to actually make our hair better. Now, you're getting two of the brushes, two of them. Normally, this would be about $40 to get the two brushes. We're doing a sale price at $22 and free shipping. So this color duo, that one was the turquoise with the sapphire. We have an amethyst with a rose quartz, and then a glitter ruby with an amber. So two brushes, two different colors. And by the way, it's very rare that like a hair tool does clinicals. We hear clinicals in like serums and things in the beauty world, right? The fact that when they scientifically tested this and clinically, there's the ones I was talking about. That's the turquoise with the sapphire. Then we have it in the amber with a glitter ruby. And then we have a glitter amethyst with a rose quartz. So these could be two for you. It could be one for your daughter, one for you, one for your sister, whatever you want to do with it. Squirrel these away even, because this is a brand new launch. Now, I know we've already seen this out on Instagram. We probably saw it on TikTok. We probably saw it in magazines. We probably saw people talking about it. But this is a launch here at HSN, and we've had a relationship with Gina and FHI many years, many years we've had a relationship with them. So they had to bring it here and give it to us in a phenomenal price to do this. But Gina, I saw you nodding your head when I was talking about the tools that we have from you.
Yes.
We already know your quality. This is just another branch.
Exactly. Yeah. So we've been in business for over 20 years. We started with professional hair tools. So, blow dryers, flat irons, really making products for hairstylists in the salon. And we launched UnBrush in 2018 as a brush to be used in the salon. So this is a salon quality hairbrush. It went viral online because, people started using it at home and realized, oh my gosh, this brush works on, like I said, either wet or dry hair. So not many brushes you can say that, where you can actually use it in the shower and also blow dry your hair with it. So this really does do it all. Hairstylists love it. It's really kind of blown up and like taken over the internet, I feel like.
And Gina, when we're looking at that, that's that 105 multi-dimensional bristles, but then you see it's like an air vent in the back. So kind of like that aeration you're seeing, that's the part that helps you not have to use heat to dry your hair as long. So they figured out how to marry the two things together in one brush. You guys calling it UnBrush? That was smart, because that's exactly what you're doing here.
Yeah. Just unbrush those knots, unbrush the tangles. So the vented back, it's kind of has a couple purposes. So yes, you could use it with your blow dryer. It creates a nice airflow. It is clinically proven to reduce blow drying time by up to 43%. But also it makes it very light. So if you hold this in your hand, it only weighs about 1 ounce. So very lightweight, again, easy on the wrist, reduces that elbow grease, as you said earlier. And another really great feature for not having the back is it's easy to clean. So a lot of other brushes on the market, you know, they have a back. If you were to remove the back of your normal paddle brush and look what's inside of your brush, you would be like shocked at
Don't
what's
do it.
inside. Yes.
Just throw it away.
This
Just trust
doesn't
us.
have that. Yeah, just this doesn't have that. So you can easily just run it under your faucet, you know, and it easily gets cleaned. You can, you know, run some shampoo in it, and it's just easy to clean, super hygienic and light, and just, again, it can be used on wet or dry hair. It can be used on really curly textured hair or even baby fine hair.
Gina, I see that we have an exclusivity. Is the exclusivity the price with the 2 brushes, or is it the colors?
It's the price with the 2 brushes.
Ooh.
So nobody else has this price. And these are like our hottest selling colors right now. This is our glitter collection. As you can see, we're selling these fun duos. These things sell so fast, but nobody has this price.
You know, I hear some of my friends that have like thicker hair, curly hair, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna blow dry my hair. Can we move our reservation out an hour? And I was like, girlfriend, what you doing over there? Why am I moving your reservation? Because you gotta blow dry your hair. They're like, it takes so long to blow dry my hair.
Right.
And I may not be that same girly, right? I've got thinner hair, but I know that struggle with people, right? I know people on their curly journey. I know, you know, all these different things. If you could cut your drying time down 43%, get out the door, make your dinner reservation with me on time.
That makes a big difference.
Such a 43%
It makes
is
a big
huge.
difference in the morning. Yeah, anything to cut time in the morning. You know, again, we've got a lot of moms using it, and anything that saves those moms at home time, I'm like, I'm here for it.
That's me. I'm that busy mom. Again, that's that beautiful amethyst with the rose quartz. We have the beautiful amber with the ruby, and then we have the turquoise with the sapphire. 1,500 of these 2 packs of the brushes. And again, Gina told you this is out everywhere. Everybody's making it viral, but we're the only ones that have the 2 pack at this price. Gina, it has been wonderful to see you.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely. By the way, if you missed the top of our hour, this was a huge hit. 2,000 were ordered, and we're